In circulatory system, blood is very important. This blood is red colored fluid material. This blood is liquid in nature. It is a one type of tissue. This tissue can flow. It is fluid connective tissue. Blood is fluid connective tissue means the tissues are group of cells. So here RBCs, WBCs are different cells are present in the blood, or these all type of bloods form a tissue. Fluid means it can flow. So blood is fluid connective tissue in our body. The oxygenated blood is deep red colored. Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood is deep red colored. This blood is salty in taste, and when you check its pH is 7.4. Blood is mainly composed of two components, or it is made up of from two factors. First is a plasma and second is a blood cells. In this first factor, that is the plasma, not only plasma means the liquid which is present in the blood. Plasma, albumin, globulins, fibrinogens, prothrombin and other helpful inorganic ions are mentioned in this plasma. So firstly we studied about the plasma. Plasma is pale yellow, clear and slightly alkaline fluid. Its color is pale yellow, means faint pale yellow color, and it contains the 90 to 92% water, means mainly liquid is present in this plasma. Then 6 to 8% proteins are present and only 1 to 2% inorganic salt. Which inorganic salt? Like calcium, sodium, potassium. These salts are present only 1 to 2%, which control the function of our muscles and nerves. For our body functioning, these organic ions are very important. When you feeling ill at that time, doctor you give to saline. What this saline means? They contain the inorganic ions which control your body functions. Externally, they provide this inorganic salt. Now the next is albumin. This albumin is also one type of protein present in your plasma, and it distributes the water all over the body. In your body, water is very important for different functions, and to distribute this water is due to only albumin. Now the next is globulins. These globulins carried out the function of protection. Protection means any unwanted or harmful organism is enter in your body. At that time, this globulin protect from this attack of different bacteria and viruses. Then fibrinogen and prothrombin, which are very important proteins which helps in blood clotting process. If you are injured, at that time blood is flow from your wound or your body. At that time, after some time, blood is stopped. Why? Because there is a clotting process is carried out, and for this clotting of blood, this fibrinogen and prothrombins are very important proteins present in the plasma of blood. Now the next factor of this blood is blood cells. Here 3 blood cells are important: red blood corpuscles, or it is also known as cells, RBCs, then WBCs means white blood cells, and third is a platelets. Now we studied about in detail of these 3 cells. First, that is the red blood cells. They are very small, circular, then enucleated cells. These cells appear red due to the hemoglobin. It is very important. They are circular in shape, very small, and nucleated means they not have nucleus, because of there is a requirement of more hemoglobin in these RBCs. Therefore, they can carried out more amount of oxygen. So oxygen dissolved in blood due to this hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is iron rich content which is present in these red cells, and these red blood cells are very important because due to this hemoglobin, oxygen is dissolved and each and every cell is provided with oxygen due to this hemoglobin. In your body, 50 to 60 lakh RBCs are present in each cubic millimeter of blood. RBCs are produced in red bone marrow and live for this about 100 to 127 days. Means if you take the very small cube, that is the 1 millimeter cube of this blood, in this 1 millimeter of blood there are 50 to 60 lakhs RBCs are present. Means only small drop of blood, it contains 50 to 60 lakhs of RBCs, and they are produced in your bone marrow, red bone marrow which form these RBCs, and the life of these RBCs are about 100 to 127 days. म्हणजे 100 ते 127 दिवसापर्यंत हे रेड ब्लड corpuscles are live in your body. After this they are degenerate and again new RBCs are formed in your red bone marrow. Now the second is white blood cell. These white blood cells, that is WBCs, these are large nucleated, means in this WBCs nucleus is present and in this RBCs nucleus is absent, and colorless cell. White blood cells are colorless and they are red colored. So here 5,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 WBCs are present per millimeter cube of blood. Means approximately very small blood drop contains 5 to 10,000 WBCs. There are again 5 types of WBCs are present: basophil, eosinophils, neutrophils, monocytes and lymphocyte. If you observe any blood report of any patient or in your home you are suffering from any disease, at that time doctor carried out your blood test. At that time you must be observed this blood report because there are these 5 types of blood cells and their count is there, and also RBC, WBC's count is given in this blood report. After this WBCs are also produced in red bone marrow. These WBCs carried out very important function in your body about your immunity because they act as a soldiers in your soldiers in our body. You know, to protect our country, there are soldiers are present at boundary. Likewise, in your body, to protection of your body from viruses or any harmful microorganisms enter in your body, to protect your body from these harmful organisms, these WBCs act as a soldiers. म्हणजे त्यांना तुम्ही सैनिक पेशी म्हणू शकता. तुमच्या शरीराचं रक्षण करण्याचं काम या सैनिक पेशीकडून म्हणजे WBCs कडून केलं जातं. नाव दिस different microbial diseases are also avoided due to this WBCs. Now the third type is a platelets. These are extremely small and disc shaped. Disc म्हणजे plate. 2.5 to 4 lakh platelets are present per millimeter cube of this blood, and function of these platelets participate in blood clotting process. This is very important. If there is a bleeding is more from your body, at that time this clotting process is important, and for this clotting platelets are responsible to this stop the bleeding. So this is about the blood. Now we studied about the function of blood.